Hey guys, welcome to another episode of DPMS, and Minecraft Beta 1.6 is out! Yay! And, there's been two updates since it actually came out, so it's 1.6.4 now. And let's get started. There's a lot that came out, so I have this other window open with a list of things that I'm gonna constantly switch to too. But first of all, instead of using a hoe on grass, you now have to punch tall grass like this to get seeds. I think you have to do that now instead of using a hoe. Or you could still use a hoe. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look. So that's one thing. Let's try to get some seeds. Also, maps are out. Nether works in multiplayer. Mushrooms now grow, so you can actually make a mushroom garden if you feel like it. Though, remember, it'll only be one type, so if you plant a brown mushroom, it'll only grow brown mushrooms. I don't know about the environment of the mushroom, if there has to be a specific environment, like dark and dreary. But people will probably test that out, right? Right? Yes, exactly. Now, this doesn't really seem to be getting that many seeds. So I'm kind of hoping that you can still hoe to... Ooh, it's thundery outside. You can still hoe to get seeds. So I'm gonna check it right now. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Added tall grass to some biomes. Seeds are now found in tall grass. Using a hoe on the ground no longer works. Okay. So you can't hoe the ground to find seeds. Mushroom spread. Many bugs are fixed. Let's see. Dead shrubs are in desert. Let's look for that. Lots of sheep. Punch sheep. Ooh. Ow! Fudge. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Lag. Yeah, so right now I'm generating a world on my beta 1.4 world, so I'm generating fragments onto my beta 1.4 world. So it's probably gonna lag a whole lot during this thing, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna find any of this tall grass stuff. And I'm kind of also wondering if tall grass grows back. It didn't, whoops, I hit the mic. It didn't exactly say, so we'll see. I'm gonna turn it to peaceful, because I don't need something killing me right now. That would be bad. And some other updates he said were you can't build on the highest point anymore. Whoops, I used a block. I used a pick. So that means, like, before there was a certain amount of blocks that you could go up, and then you weren't able to build anymore. And that's the same now, except it'll be one block less since you can't build on the top block. So that's probably not good for people like making maps and things. It's probably just unfortunate, and that's probably gonna mess me up too. Whoa! I nearly fell into there. He said some limiting things about frame rates and things, but I don't really know about that stuff, and so I can't tell you exactly what it does. And I'm not finding any desert. Okay, so there's also trapdoors. Don't know how to make them. And maps, which I will go into my other world to get to. And maps work in multiplayer. Nether works in I said that, didn't I? Yes, I did. This place is really cool, but yeah, I'm not finding any desert. So, let's get out of here. and go into main world. Yes. Okay, now I need a compass. A compass. A compass. Yes, a compass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And a bit of redstone. Okay, some info on the map. Wow, lag. Let's see. Trying to think of it. Okay, so the map, the middle or the starting point is based off of wherever you create the map. My goodness, this frame rate's terrible. So if I created the map down here, then the map would start here. I don't know if it maps the underground. So if you created underground, if it would map it or not. We'll see about that when I make this map, because I'm probably going to make it underground. Because I know if you make it above ground, it just maps above ground. Simple as that. Okay. I don't know why it's lagging so much. It doesn't usually lag this much. So that's that. You need some paper and a compass to make a map. It's useful, but it unfortunately does not cover that much area. So this is what he was talking about with like the generating stuff. The worlds generate differently. They create fragments a bit differently than they used to. He fixed some bugs. Fire doesn't spread so quickly or as easily. The game is actually not supposed to be laggy, but I can't say I think it worked. Whoops, I'm making paper wrong. So we do this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. There we go. Not enough still. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that should be enough. Okay, and oh my goodness, this lag. This is incredible. Like, even recording, it doesn't lag this much. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Stick the compass in the middle, and you have... Ah! I messed up. Oh well. You have a map. And so as you can see, it's maptastic. I think it only goes over top. So, when you're looking down, it goes into your view. And when you look up, then it kind of goes down. That's kind of cool. Yeah, punch with the map. Okay. And then, so, that's that. And it only adds on to the map when you actually have it out. So if you go like this, nothing will add on to the map. I'm gonna walk way over there to that torch. And then whip out my map, and it added on right there. So it doesn't actually add on until you go to the place or area, and then it'll add on. Or if you have it out, it'll keep on adding on while you walk. So let's map some of this place out. I'm kind of wondering if it shows the rocky things. So I'm wondering if it'll like show my lighthouse or something, buildings, because right now it's not showing any of that stuff. Interestingly enough, this does kind of get in your way. Ooh, brown sheep, poop sheep. Ah, Can't see. So you might not want to have it all the time, because it can be quite annoying. So let's check out if you can see like my lighthouse from the map. Bum 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 burrito. Ba ba ba. Up, 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 up. Copyright. Keep them going a bit further. A bit further. A bit further. 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 You know what? While we walk, let's figure out some more things. Hatches. Oh, so it's not called a trapdoor, but it's called a hatch. Breaking blocks in multiplayer, you get to see the effect. When something shoots, you will see particles fly off. Do you think it's showing? I don't think it's actually showing. Let's see, green. Green is for the trees. How about... Okay, so... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be showing this building. I might have to go somewhere where it's all just like covered in stone or something and see if it'll actually show. 'Cause it doesn't seem to be showing my buildings. Like, over... My goodness, I'm pointing at the screen. Over there, at that really dark spot in the water is my farm. And over right there where my cursor is my treehouse area that I built. But it doesn't seem to be showing things like stone. It's interesting. Also, you might notice on the top left, it says map 0. So maps are labeled 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on where you've made them and all that. And let's see, what else is there? See, dispensers will make sounds. Record player has now 15 different songs, but there aren't records for all 15 songs. If, let's say, you get stuck in a, if you get stuck in a wall, then it'll make you slide out of the wall towards the closest entrance, because some people got stuck and they had trouble getting out, and it's a pain in the butt when that happens. So there's a nice fix to things. What else? Sorry for all the random clicking and the fact that I get closer to the mic every single time that I look at this thing. Let's see. Allow nether set true or false in the nether. I mean in multiplayer. The clients will ask Minecraft.net if the current login is valid. If the server says no, a warning message appears in the client. You can still play the game even if this happens. That's probably a thing against piracy. Property view distance updates. So the range for view distance updates is 3 to 15, default 10. That's what you're seeing back there with the chunks. Okay, changes. Disabled open advanced OpenGL. So that's not in the options anymore, is it? Nope. Right there, it's gone. Okay, no longer booster tracks. Many people were complaining about how the booster tracks weren't even close to the effectiveness of the original booster, the glitch boosters. So they changed that to make them, I think, as effective or just faster than they were before, because they were, to be truthful, wimpy, like extremely wimpy. It was just sad, the booster effectiveness. Okay, let's see what else. Arrows shot by players can now be picked up by all players. Some multiplayer updates. Nothing writing anything. or being ridden by anything. That sounds really confusing. Nothing riding anything or being ridden by anything can enter portals. Nothing riding anything. I guess it's talking about, like, if you have a pig riding a minecart and you have its end in a portal. I guess before it could actually go through the portal. Now it can't. Or if you just try to shove a cart through a portal, I guess before it could go through a portal, now it can't. I don't know, I haven't really played around with portals, because that place is kind of annoying. The sounds are really annoying. Another thing is, when it rains, being on, whatchamacallit, fast graphics mode, you will now hear the rain. It's very annoying. Yep. So that's another thing. Nerfed fire. So fire doesn't spread as fast, and it doesn't go on forever anymore. That's probably because some people got like some major problems with fire. The achievement screen messed up the sky color. If you saved while sneaking, your player drops to the ground. Oh, I noticed that, but I thought it was just some coincidence. There was some glitch where if you went into the system clock and you changed it, like moved it forward, the game would like super speed up. That has been fixed. Yep. That's another thing. My goodness, there isn't much visual stuff for you guys to see in this, because I've kind of gone through all the visual enhancements. It's very snowy in my area. Ooh! Lag. Ooh, ow! Lag. I kind of want to plant a mushroom. Start a mushroom farm. Let's get out of all this snowy area. It's a pain in the butt. Talks. Let's do this. Let's do this up and over, up and out. We'll get there soon enough. Right? Yes. Okay, so the middle of your little white squiggly, who knows what it is the place where your player is. I wish it was a bit more proportional to everything, because the proportions don't make that much sense. Your player icon is gigantic compared to everything else. There are dead shrubs in the desert, but I don't see anything. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what's happening over here. Let's see. Submerged boats don't rise so fast anymore. There's a lot of boats in sand problems that have been fixed. Oh, if you noticed before, like I might have had it in a video, but I destroyed a furnace and it had a bunch of coal in it and stuff. Well, that was actually glitch, and it wasn't me just being dumb. So the glitch was that when you destroy a furnace or a dispenser, everything inside it is destroyed too. That doesn't happen anymore. And in the recent extra updates on this beta 1.6, they were having some issues where it would actually duplicate the items, so they got those fixed for beta 1.6.4. So that's that. Fixed game crashing when riding a vehicle or something into the nether. When you were close to a button or a lever, it became impossible to use. That's not a problem anymore. the wall crack problems. So there used to be problems where if you were, like, if there's a fire in the corner, man, I need to get into some light. I have no light in this area. I don't know how well you can see. Sorry about that. I'm gonna farm a tree and make some torches. I don't want to farm that tree. I'll farm this tree. No, I'll farm this tree. This tree looks like it would like some farming. Oh, and immediately right after I start farming it, it turns to day. Okay, well, let's say there's a fire. Okay, I'm gonna make a little example structure here. Okay, so I'm standing here and a fire is right there. For some random reason, it would burn you if you went into the corner. So here it wouldn't burn, but if I went here, it would burn. So that's been fixed. There's been some other things with that happening with like water and stuff. Farmland taking too long to dig. It's removed dispensers biasing slots. Oh, that's not good. Fences and stairs are now burnable. I don't really like the idea of that. But at least 1.5 blocks aren't burnable. So you can still make houses out of half blocks and stuff. And it won't burn. But stairs and fences. See, that's not. I liked it the old way. Kind of like the spider problem. Like the spider problem, the old way. Okay, I need to go this way. So, the map's pretty useful if you know where your starting point is. Fishing rods aren't stackable anymore. There are times when the fire effects on monsters would get... Oh, I'm running out of time. Would be in the wrong place. So that's been fixed. And, well, there's so much extra stuff that I'm just gonna stop for now and continue on later. So, see you in the next little installment of Beta 1.6.4 updates. Bye.